Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing well on this lovely Tuesday morning. Today is what? What is today? What is the date? Does anybody know? Did you look at the calendar? Good morning, Adriana. What is today's date? It's December 1st. So how many more days do we have until Christmas? All right, about 24. So y'all better get to shopping. All right. Yes.
I am on point.
What'd you say, Joseph?
I said I am on point with these numbers.
That's right. That's right. So look, this I like different kinds of colorful pens. So y'all can buy me some pens. No, I'm just messing with y'all. But if you will, let's do 10 minutes of typing.com. There are a lot of you who have almost finished a certain level. Some of you have not done anything and it's messing your grades up. That is a very important part of your grades. If I give you an assignment, I expect for you to complete it. So you guys need to make sure that you are working. So let's do 10 minutes of typing.com. So we'll come back together at 10:30. Let's come back together at 10:30. If I see that you are not doing anything, I'm going to pull you on Friday. Friday, you will come to class. So a lot of you are going to be coming to class on Fridays because you have this Friday because you have not done anything in typing.com or anything else. So Friday, just know you better look at Power School. Just know that some of you will be in my Friday session. It starts at 9 o'clock. So let's go. Let's do 10 minutes. Go working in typing.com wherever you left off at. 10 minutes. We'll come back together at 10:30. Okay, everybody. Let's I put the attendance quiz is ready. You can do that in just a few. Kenny, why can't you do the attendance quiz? Because remember, I'm seeing the teacher. Say that again. You say you seeing in the teacher what? Seeing what the teacher sees. I don't know why. Let me see. Let me see something. Hold on, everybody. Let me see something. Let me see about Kenny. Let me see about my people. Yeah, come around. Okay, you're a student. I'm seeing what you said. I'm not seeing the student view. Okay, Kenny, email Mr. Hudson. I'm gonna put Mr. Hudson's email and tell him exactly what you're talking about, and maybe he can help you and tell him what class. Is this just for my class? Hold on, Kenny. Let me see. Let me try one thing. Everybody, hold on. I don't know. I tell you what, Kenny. I want you to email Mr. Hudson right now and tell him what's happening. Tell him it's in Canvas and you're seeing the student. Yeah. Email him right now and tell him what's going on, okay? But I got you down, but I just Tristan, I'm just asking a question. Who's hiring for the holidays? You can either Google it or maybe you seen something, a sign up in the store when you were shopping. So who's hiring for the holidays? Some retailers specifically hire only for the holidays, or they hire more for the holidays. You're welcome. All right, give us about another 2 minutes at 10:35. I want everybody to have their study guide pulled up. We're going to, I think we will begin at number 36. If anybody needs the other ones, you have to get with me and I will get you, we'll get you the first part of the study guide. We're going to get ready to go over the second part. It's at 10:35. I'm going to ask that you guys participate like yesterday, not just be one or two. Some of you will be reading questions. So we're going to start out. Somebody's going to read number 36. Okay, I need a volunteer to go ahead and read 36. I need a volunteer to go ahead and read 36.
I'll read it.
Thank you.
The words to, from, day, and subject appear in the heading of number 8. I mean, letter A.
Okay, that will be a memorandum or a memo as we call it for short. Because most time you hear people say memo. So it would be a memorandum. You will see the to, from, date, subject. Adriana, after we're done with the class, stay on for a minute. Remind me, I want you to stay on because I got something I got to tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. 37. Which group is most influenced by peer pressure? Anybody know who's most influenced? Teenagers. That's right. Senior citizens, so they've got beyond that. They can care less about any peer pressure. So 37 is teenagers. Make sure you write out the answer. Do not write the letter because you will not get it right. More than likely. Okay. Let's go to 38. Getting adequate rest is related to what? Getting adequate rest is related to improve productivity. Anytime that you get enough sleep, you will be able to work better, put out work better quality. So improve productivity. Please write that down and we will move on. 39. When laid off from work, a person. Somebody give me the answer. When laid off from work, a person. Jemani, what's the answer? Jemani, you know the answer? Anybody want to help him out?
B.
Good try, but the answer is D. They may qualify for unemployment insurance. We don't call it unemployment insurance. We call it unemployment benefits. So D, when you're laid off from work, I guess that's the actual name is unemployment insurance, but we call it benefits or unemployment check. So 39 is D, may qualify for unemployment insurance. So when you're laid off, that means when an employer, maybe they don't have enough work, business is slow, so they have to lay off workers. That means that they will. That means that you're laid off. That doesn't mean that you're fired, because a lot of times you can get called back. Because I have been in a situation where I got laid off, then they call you back when work picks up. But in the meantime, when you are laid off from work, you get what is called an unemployment benefits check. You get it weekly. Okay, so 39 may qualify for unemployment insurance. 40, the Family Medical Leave Act was designed to cover who?
Males and females.
Males and females. Go, Adrian. Males and females. Jemani, read 41. Just read the question. Jemani, read 41. Jemani.
Hey, teach. I can take this one if he doesn't answer.
Okay, go ahead, Joseph.
A natural reaction to the demands of a daily life is C, stress.
All right, so 41 is C, stress. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much. Somebody put in the chat, Jemani, Miss Hargrave calling you. So 41 is stress. Let's move on to 42. Which, excuse me, which is an appropriate reaction to criticism? Which is an appropriate reaction to criticism? It would be, y'all right. That's my girl, Adriana. Understanding. Y'all come on. This can't be Joseph and Adriana. (43) When a person has a job that is enjoyable, mental health is generally what?
Good.
Good. So if you like what you do, your mental health is good. More than likely, with me, I try to overlook this. Sometimes I have been in jobs that I really did not like, but I don't let it deal with my mental health. I just go on, work it, move on. 43 is good. 44. According to research, attitudes toward work and personal responsibility are first formed as a
Adam, yeah,
huh?
adolescent.
I would think so too, but they are saying preschoolers. Preschoolers first, I guess, because they are they are instilled with what do you want to be when you grow up or whatever. So preschoolers. 44 is schoolers. And some of the common terms when you ask a little kid what do they want to be when they grow up, what do they say? What are some of the careers they want to go into? If you were if you were 3 or 4 or 5, what do you say? When somebody says, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" What do they say?
I want to say a unicorn.
Huh?
I would have said a unicorn.
But they know what they'll say: a policeman, a firefighter, a teacher. They kind of know what they want to be or what they think they may
A
want to be at
doctor.
first. A doctor, yes. So they do. It's kind of an amazement to me. One condition that can be most dangerous on the job is what?
Inadequate rest.
Inadequate rest. Because guys, make sure if you're working with machinery, you need to get rest. That means you can't go out and party the night before and then go try to work with that machinery because you mess around and get yourself hurt or worse. Because when you're dealing with machinery, you got to make sure that your mind is focused and that you are awake because you don't want to fall into that machine. Or if you're working in an office setting, you want to make sure that your mind is clear to make the best decisions because it will affect you and the company that you work for. So 45 is inadequate rest. Let's move on to 46. A benefit paid for a limited time to eligible workers who are involuntary unemployed is known as what? We just went over that a couple minutes ago.
B.
Unemployment insurance. So a benefit paid, okay, highlighter, come on now. A benefit paid for a worker who's no longer working. Unemployment insurance. Somebody typing something in the chat because I can't see it. Adriana, somebody typing something in the chat.
Yeah, Kenny, Jamani. Yeah, they've been answered in the chat. Those two.
Oh, okay. They've been answering the other thing. Okay, you tell Jamani I needed him to read. Tell Jamani he read number 47. Since he's not here today. 47, Jamani. Please read it. Just read the question. Guys, I'm going to send y'all emails in a little bit. I'm going to start having people to stay. Friday will be, y'all going to have to start coming on Fridays. Some of y'all not doing what you need to do. 47. Putting important items that need to be done first is referred to as what? You're doing the important items first. What is that called?
Prioritizing.
That's right. Prioritizing, doing what's important first. Okay. So 47 is C, prioritizing. Kenny, did you email Mr. Hudson? Somebody, Adrian, let me know what he says in a minute. Okay, 48. Somebody read 48, please.
He said yes, ma'am. And
Okay, thank you.
during adolescence, a main concern should be establishing career goals.
Excellent. Establishing career goals. During your adolescence, you should want to establish your career goals. What do you want to do outside of high school? What is your plan? All y'all right now should be working on a plan that should kind of know where you want to go, whether it's to go to college, to go into the work industry, to go into the armed services, even to start your own business. That is still the work industry. I would hope the majority of you would like to go to college, or if you go into armed services. So 48 is establishing career goals. Be thinking beyond high school. Okay. 49, when feedback is received, one should what? So when you get feedback, what should you do?
Consider suggestions for improvement and positive comments.
Excellent. You should consider suggestions for improvement and positive comments. So that means when somebody gives you feedback, you need to say, okay, try to work it into make an improvement of what you're already doing. And you positive comments. Don't be negative when somebody says, I think you could have handled it different or you could have said it this way. Don't become that. Well, I know how to talk. You don't need to tell me. Don't do that. Because then you're going to miss out on valuable information that's going to help you later on in life. So 49 is consider suggestions for improvement and positive comments. 50, one of the most effective ways of dealing with stress is to what?
Identify the source of stress and address it directly.
Excellent. All right, so 50 is identify the source of stress and address it directly. So you know that you're having stress, you need to see why you're being stressed. Because stress can make you unhealthy physically and mentally. So you know what's stressing you out, then know how to deal with it or how to eliminate it if you can. Or reduce it. So 51, the way a person lives his or her life is known as what?
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Okay. So 51 is lifestyle. Is everybody up to speed right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Adriana, just keep it looking in the chat in case somebody says wait or whatever. And guys, I will go back at the end. I will go back. 52. Being in good health will allow one to what? When you're in good health, it will allow you to what?
Experience an increased energy level.
That's right. Experience an increased energy level. Thank you so much. Come on, guys. I need to chime in. We don't want to wear Adriana out. We got more than Adriana and Joseph has helped out. Come on, y'all come on. Somebody read 53. Can I get some new volunteers?
Can I?
Who is it?
Me.
Yes, read.
Peers impact the behavior of others most during A. Childhood. B. What's that? Adolescence. C. Adulthood. D. Retirement.
All right, so the answer is what? Peers impact the behavior of others most frequently, meaning the most often doing what?
Adulthood.
It's going to be adolescence. Adolescence is going into your teenage years. So you're like a 13, probably from 13 to 18, something like that. So 53 is adolescence. Thank you, Andrea. I got you down, Andrea. 54. During leisure time, a person might be involved in which activity? During leisure time, a person might be involved in which activity?
Conference call.
Say it again.
Conference call.
During leisure time means who said A?
Melanie.
Good try, but look, leisure. Let me tell y'all with this word right here. Good try, and I am so thankful for all y'all coming in. And Melanie, I got you. When leisure, remember leisure time. This is just another word for chilling. When I'm doing leisure time is I'm just chilling. Okay, so remember leisure is when you're relaxing, when you're chilling. So remember this word. We can see it again. So during leisure, so favorite hobby. That's right. So when you're just relaxing, your leisure, you say, "Well, this all right, leisure time, girl." Favorite hobby. But thank you, Melanie, and everybody who came on. Thank y'all. It's okay. Leisure time. So that's what leisure. A lot of y'all probably haven't seen the word leisure. So, but remember, leisure means you just. There's another little slang word called chillaxing, meaning relaxing. Okay. So let's go with 55. 55. Being healthy can help a person's career by what?
Giving the energy needed to perform the job.
Giving the energy needed to perform the job. Thank you, Adriana. All right. Somebody read 56 for me, please.
Me.
Okay.
Most workers lose a job because of a weak academic ability,
Academic abilities.
B, weak occupational skills, C, poor interpersonal skills, D, family responsibilities.
So why do you think most workers lose a job? Is it
Weak
because
academic skills.
Weak academic
Academic abilities, I mean.
good try, but it's going to be poor interpersonal skills, meaning that they don't know how to interact with other people. Poor interpersonal skills. When you go into a job setting, if you know that you are not a people's person, then that means you don't need to work at a job where you'll be surrounded by people. You need to work at a job, maybe you're working from home, okay? Or just you in the office by yourself. But when you're working at a job with other people, you have to know how to get along with other people. Other people are going to have different attitudes than you. There are going to be some people who are really moody. Like you might, today's Tuesday. I might say, hey, Adriana. I say, hey, Miss Hargrave, how you doing? See her on Wednesday. I say, hey, Adriana. Or roll their eyes. So one day they're different. So you have to know how to act with people. But if you're moody like that, you really don't need to be involved in the workforce where you're working with other people. So remember, try to have good interpersonal skills. You don't have, that person's not going home with you. You're just working with them. Get along with them, get your job done, go home. That's how I look at it. So 57, life stages are defined as, what are life stages?
Changes that occur as we move through life experiences.
Life stages, there are different life stages. And maybe one day, life stages. We'll learn about life stages. Adriana, send me an email. Say Ms. Hargrave, discuss life stages. So I want to discuss life stages with y'all. Okay, life stages, and we may get to do it as we progress along in the course. But life stages are defined as changes that occur as we move through life experiences. So, you'll start off as a newborn, then an infant, a toddler. Then, you'll move up the scale. Your life changes as with age, as with experiences. You won't be the same. Like today, some of you are saying, I don't really want to go to college. After high school, I'm done. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to chill at my mom's or dad's house. But then as you get to the end of your high school years, you'll see that your other friends, they're going to be going off to college. You're going to be home by yourself. Or you're going to see that just with a high school education, you're not going to be able to get a job. So then you say, maybe I do need to reevaluate and go to school. Okay? So 58. 58, a group of people who are caring for both their parents and their children are called what? They are called the sandwich generation. That means that they are in between. The sandwich image means that they are in between taking care of the parents and the children. So they're kind of in the middle. They're the pieces holding it together. Okay. 59. Which developmental group is mainly concerned with providing for a family? It will be middle-aged adults. When you're interested in providing for your family, you'll be middle-aged, because the infant's not going to think about it. The older adults, they're done with providing for their family. They should be retired, have a retirement home at the beach or at the mountains. They're relaxing. Adolescents are kind of like are you. You're not concerned with providing for a family, or hopefully not right now. But things sometimes change and put you in that role. So 59 is middle-aged adults. Let's move to 60. The main reason why most young people seek a first job is what? Why did some of y'all go get a job? If you're working right now.
D.
To earn money.
To earn
D.
money.
Melanie, did you say D?
Yeah.
Okay, I got Melanie and I got Adriana to earn money. That was my first goal when I first got a job, was just to earn some money. I actually started working when I was 15. And back then you could work at 15 with the workers permit. But I started working during the Christmas holiday at Belk, when Belk was uptown in Lexington. And that's where I started working. I just wanted to work. This the earn me a little money. I started working in the gift wrapping department. Oh boy, gift wrapping. And then I went on to work other little jobs. But to earn money, that should be the I guess the reason that most young people work. But then sometimes they have to work to help out their families, and that is okay as well. 61. When giving feedback to a coworker, it is important to what?
Offer positive and negative comments.
Yes,
Oh,
I have
no,
Adrian.
B
I
is
have Adrian. I have Adriana. I have Melanie, and who else?
That's it.
Okay. So offer, guys, when you're working with somebody and you have to give feedback to a coworker, give them the positive. Okay, I think you did a great job. That is, and then give them the negative. But when you give them the negative, there's always ways. You did not. You just messed it all up. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't talk like that. So I, I think that you could handle it this way, or you could have said when dealing with this certain. So there's ways in your tone. It's also your tone, because I can give you guys great positive and negative feedback, and I think most of you accept it, you respect it, and you move on because I care for you. But you know that I mean business. So y'all know that I'm very adamant about y'all guys doing your work, staying focused, keeping up with your work. And that's why some of y'all gonna be in Friday school, not Saturday school, but Friday school, starting at 9 o'clock. Okay. All right. 62. Criticism that is presented in a way that can help a person learn and grow is called what? I bet y'all don't even know because you probably never heard of it. But let me go see.
Wait, can I do it?
Yes.
Always presented in a group.
Say it again.
Always presented in a group.
Ah, good try. But it's called this. And I want y'all to remember this. From this point on, okay, let's go back and see if y'all were listening. What was the word earlier? I said, what does leisure mean? What does leisure mean?
Like chilling.
Chilling, relax. Okay. So this is called constructive criticism. You'll hear the terms together. Constructive criticism. That means that when you do constructive criticism, say Melanie is doing a presentation. She's doing a PowerPoint presentation for the class. When Melanie is done with her PowerPoint presentation, I, as the teacher, will give Melanie feedback. And that feedback will be constructive criticism. I may say, Melanie, quit saying as much. Try to cut down on your words. Make sure that you are looking at your audience, that your eyes, when you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, you need to make sure that you're focused. Your eyes are focused mainly on the audience. Don't look as much at your computer or the whatever you're using. So that's constructive criticism because I'm trying to help her learn to next time when she does a presentation, it's going to be even better. So anytime y'all need some constructive criticism, all you got to do is hit me up and say, Miss Hargrave, I need some help on something, and I don't mind, okay? And when I tell you guys something, it's only for your good. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything like that. So don't think that, okay? And 63. Somebody read 63 for me, please.
Me.
Okay.
Which term describes time spent reading a book or attending a day spa? A. Work time. B. Leisure time. C. Family time. D. Community time.
B.
It's
Oh,
D.
B. Leisure time. Remember that leisure time can be reading a book or attending a day spa. Do y'all know what a day spa is? Do y'all know what a day spa is? Just asking. Not trying to say, a day spa is now is when you go to a spa. You go, you get a facial done, you get a massage, you get your nails done, you get a pedicure, you get a skin tube, whatever you need, you go to the spa. You can go to the spa to sit in one of the hot saunas. I have not been in the sauna because I don't know if I want all that steam, but I'm gonna try it. Or you might go and you get in the hot tub. Okay. Or you might go and you take your shoes off, your socks off, and you get on what you call lava rocks. So that's all types of things. So a day spa. I want y'all to know what a day spa. If you have not experienced a spa experience, you need to go. Hopefully, that would be something great that we could have went to if the pandemic wasn't here. But that's leisure time. Reading a book. Reading a book. Read a book. I have books now that I need to read that I started a year ago. Have not picked up that book in the last 6 months. I looked at the book yesterday and I said, oh, I'm going to start reading 20 minutes. I hadn't done it. I'm going to start today. Okay. So 64. What stage in the family life cycle occurs when couples decide to become parents? It will be childbearing. That is the life cycle. When they decide, hey, okay, we want to start having kids. Okay? Your parents decide they want to start having y'all. So it is childbearing. Okay? 65. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or the EEOC, investigates what? You probably would not know. This is charges of discrimination. Notice our keywords are equal, employment, opportunity. Equal. Equal means that the EEOC, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, they are called or often come in when people have called in the number, called into the number, went onto the website and said that they're being discriminated at work. Meaning there may be, and it may not necessarily be of color. It could be of gender. Like the males may be getting paid more than the females and they're doing the same work. That's discrimination. Discrimination does not always have to do with race. So please do not make a connection of discrimination having to do with race. Discrimination can be within genders, okay? Discrimination is a lot of things. Maybe the way you wear your hair as opposed to somebody else wearing their hair. Like if I go to a job and I've had my hair here, straight, curly, braids, not too much. But if I go to a job and my hair is like this, short, natural, and then Adriana may go and have her hair long, curly, tassel, she may get the job because they like her hairstyle. I won't get the job because they don't like my color or my cut. That's discrimination. Okay. 66. Which term describes attending a ball game with one parent? What do you call that when you attend a ball game with your parents? What term is that?
Family time.
Family time. That is family time. And y'all guys need to do more of that. Family time. 67. We're going to roll on to 67. Which type of change is evident when a person is willing to move to a new position? Which type of change is evident when a person is willing to move to a new position? That means a new job. That means voluntary. This means nobody said, okay, you have to, you must. They decide that they want to. That's voluntary. Voluntary is when you say, hey, you do it on your own terms. Nobody makes you do anything. Okay? That's voluntary. Involuntary is when they say you have to. You got to go from being a manager to a cashier. Okay? So 67 is voluntary. Let's move on to 68. Which term describes time spent earning a living in order to support one's family? What do you call that?
Work time.
Work time. And guys, I know that we are getting of age and we think, okay, well, we don't know. We're working for us, but sometimes life changes. So when life changes, you have to help provide for your family, okay? So I always want y'all guys to do that. If the time ever comes that you may have to step in and get a job, that's what you do. And you're never bitter about it. You're happy to do it, okay? Because they have done that for you. Okay? So 68 is work time. 69. Somebody read 69, please.
During which family life cycle stage do children leave for college, join the military, and seek employment?
That is
Mid-years. Or no, launching.
launching, just beginning. You're just beginning. So it's launching. Okay? Will somebody read 70?
An example of a change that is beyond a person's control is the death of a loved one.
That's right. The death of a loved one. We can't do anything about that. But high school graduation, that's within your control. You know what you have to do. You know the credits that you need to graduate. College admission. If you don't know how to get into college, you have your teachers, you have your guidance counselors, you have lots of people that will help you to get into college. So date with a friend. Okay, so you know how to set up a date with your friend, plan where y'all gonna go. Okay, but the death of a loved one is beyond a person's control. Okay. 71. Identify a resource that would help individuals balance family and work roles. What resource? What help? So what's going to happen here? This is identify a source that will help individuals balance family and work roles, an on-site daycare facility. Because when you have to work and you have a child, sometimes the job will have a daycare. So where you don't have to worry about taking your child somewhere else for daycare. They come to work with you. They go to the daycare. You go to work. Okay. So 71 is an on-site daycare facility. And it might be also some places have, if you have a parent who gets sick and they can't stay by themselves, there is a day facility, a daycare. And so those are a little bit different, but some jobs may have that as well, okay? Hopefully you won't have to have that. Okay, 72. In which stage of the family life cycle do families experience changes due to teens, school activities, and need for more independence? That's going to be parenting. Let's roll on. I think we got 73 through 75. So let's do 75. Across the board, firing of people over age 40 to allow lower salary workers to fill the job is known as what? When you fire somebody who's over the age of 40, is it sex discrimination, age discrimination, religious discrimination, or racial discrimination?
A.
It's gonna be it's age discrimination. Who was it? It was age discrimination. Age discrimination, it used to be, they're saying 40, but I remember people who were over 50, and 50 is not old, but people who were 50, they would want them to often step down from their position so they can get a someone who was younger. They could bring in somebody younger, and by them bringing in somebody younger, they're going to offer them less money. So that was a thing of age discrimination. Now I don't think they've really tightened up on it, so you can't really discriminate. So if somebody is 60 and still working, you can't fire them to bring in a 30-year-old, and I think that's wrong anyway. So 73 is age discrimination. We could try. Who was that? The guy that came on. 74. Harmony between work life and personal life is called what? When you have a harmony. That means is it balance, flex time, job sharing, or free time? Harmony means peace, or so if you have peace at the work life and your personal life, that means you have a what? You have a balance. Balance. Balance when everything is equal. Y'all know, like what is it? A seesaw. You know, a seesaw goes, but when everything's balanced, so that means everything is lining up. Your work life is going good, personal life is going good. The work life, now, if the work life was giving you stress, that means your mental level is going up. Your personal time's going down because you're at that job more. You will be unbalanced. But when everything's working together, you are balanced. Remember that. 75. What stage in the family life cycle occurs when couples marry and establish a home? When they marry and establish. Say it again.
Parenting.
Parent, is that Melanie?
Adriana.
Adriana, you sound like Melanie. Good try, but it is the beginning. Remember, that's the beginning. That is the beginning, and we will go over that. That is the beginning. Okay. So, is there anybody here that needs to see any answers? If y'all putting it in the chat, I can't hear you. Anybody need me to go over any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Anybody else? Anybody got anything in the chat, Adriana?
No.
Okay. So what we are going to do, guys. All right, Joseph, what you laughing at? Y'all miss. All right. So what I have got for you guys. So I will post the next section of our review and exam review, and I'll let y'all know this up. Y'all go ahead and get started on answering. I would like more of you than Adriana, Joseph, Andrea, and Melanie. I know, Kenny, you were doing it in the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my other computer up tomorrow. That way I have two computers up. And that way I can leave the chat open. I think I can leave the chat open without it being the echo. I don't know. And that way I can see, we'll see. If it doesn't echo, then I'll leave both of my computers up. That way I can see in the chat, because when I'm on presenting, I can't see anything in the chat. Okay. But I do see that y'all guys, we're answering. Your head on 100. What's wrong with your head, Jamani? You got a headache? Jamani, you got a headache? You don't know. Well, when did your head start hurting? When did your head start hurting? Did you tell your mom your head hurting? Okay, kid. Okay, so as soon as Mr. Hudson gets back with you, then you let me know, because we're gonna have to get that changed. Jamani, did you tell your parents their head hurt? Okay. Yes, Kenny. Since last night, yes. Have you taken anything, Jamani? And it's still not helping. What you take? I'm gonna call the doctor. Okay. Well, look here. I am going to email some of y'all. I'm gonna leave you alone today, Jamani, since you're not feeling well. I'll email some of y'all. Y'all need to make sure that you are stepping up with the typing.com, because that's why some of you have all those zeros. I'm getting ready to put in the categories for the intermediate, and you're gonna have more zeros. So that means y'all can come in for 320 to 420 and knock typing.com out. I have okay. Yes, I did see that, Johnny, and I'll take care of that. I had left out. I went and got me a new phone yesterday, last night, and I'm about to go back because I needed a different block. So I had to go get me another phone. It came in yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'll post up the next part of the exam review in modules in exam review. So y'all know where to go get it. I'll put it out there on Remind. And y'all can go ahead and get started on that. We'll review. We'll try to have some class tomorrow. Make sure, guys, really, some of y'all are very, very close to even completing the beginner level. But after this week, I'm not going to give you a grade for the beginner level because I'm giving you enough time. Intermediate needs to be done, should be done. Y'all need to finish that because that is what's pulling down your grades because you're not completing the typing.com. Some of y'all are just as close from completing. I think Melanie, you were this close. Some of y'all are very close from completing the beginner level, intermediate, not beginner and intermediate level out now. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna send an email. Some of y'all gonna come to class on Friday. That's my only way, cause I'm not y'all. And then y'all can also join my remediation sessions Monday through Thursday from 3:20 until 4:20. So y'all need to get on it. Okay. All right. I will see y'all guys on tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Miss Joyce.
Bye bye. Adriana, stay on here for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.